Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Merissa. I just wanted to pop in really quickly here with just some lovely kind of celebratory and transcendental mystical energy for you all. Today is the Pisces New Moon at 1 degree of Pisces, and this is a beautiful kind of a mystical, visionary, heavenly realms, higher realms, divine source codes kind of energy. And I just got back home from the forest. I had to get out to ground and go be with the devas and the elementals and the emerald ray, and wanted to share this beautiful message that I received to inspire you and also to share some tools to connect further with this energy. So the Pisces is a beautiful sign. It is the oldest sign in the zodiac, and there is a lot of divine or source code coming through with this wonderful energy. And the invitation here is to invite a higher love into your experience. And I hear that song by Steve Winwood, Bring Me a Higher Love. Bring Me a Higher Love, wonderful song to connect with this this is like a 5D, 7D, beautiful, just pristine, diamond light, diamond heart kind of energy to invite into our experience, to show up in our relationships and with ourselves, with one another. So I invite you, when you have a moment of some stillness today, on this beautiful day, some quiet, to invite a higher love, connect with this energy of this incredible new moon in Pisces. I was speaking with a colleague today, and the transmission that came through is what I was guided to share, which is right now many of us may be having what we call a trigger party, and it may not even be today, but just in general in our experience, there are always things that we witness that may cause a very powerful reaction in us. And where we're coming from with this energy is we want to bring these beautiful higher frequency levels of warmth, almost like a blanket of love, wrapping it around yourself, of compassion. Pisces is all about a beautiful higher level access of deep compassion. And this is part of the beautiful Christed frequencies. This is why the symbol for Yeshua traditionally was a fish, because it's about Pisces. It's about these two fish, and these fish are going in opposite directions. So it's the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the all, everything in between. So it's a lot of energy. It can be a lot for us to look at and to assess, especially when we're in these spaces of wanting to invite a higher love into our experience, to feel that love that source, the universe, Mother Gaia has for each of us. So the invitation is to connect with this deep love. And if there are triggers, if we get pushed off, pulled off the path with something, no worries. We need to surrender the judgment. And so this compassion is so deep. It is just the deepest waters available for us of compassion for self and others in this process, in this journey. And so what came through in this beautiful conversation this morning when I was in the forest with a dear friend was, whenever we judge ourselves for making a mistake or going back into a contracted state, any of that, any judgment for whatever reason, I wanted to share that what I learned in this experience as someone who had a lot of judgment, we still go through it sometimes, but because of my childhood and what I went through for a very long time, I always had a lot of judgment and self-criticism because I grew up in that kind of a critical environment. And what the divine showed me the last few years, the fastest route to healing and coming into wholeness of our pain, of where we made a mistake, where we have judgment. The fastest way to heal all of that is to call on that higher love and to give it to yourself, to connect with source, whatever lights you up, to feel that love pouring down, because in truth, it is always raining down upon us. If we get stuck in our heads and we come into judgment, we pinch ourselves off from that. So I'm inviting you to unkink the hose and let it flow, let her rip, and feel that beautiful divine love that the universe, source, God, whatever you like to call the higher power energies, great spirit, to gift yourself that flow, to feel the shower, the waterfall, the deluge. And it is the most beautiful energy. It's like a pastel kind of rainbow, soft, beautiful, creamy light code, raining down from source upon us all the time. We're the only ones ever holding ourselves back. So I just wanted to try to condense this for you like a little light blast today to support your process, to invite you anytime you step off and you don't feel that love, you don't feel that connection now, let that be the focal point. Come right back to it. If you focus on love and divine love, and have that be what you are holding to the best of your ability all the time with the heart open, it is the most direct path because it's devotional, it's divine focus, it's bhakti yogi, right? It's the bhakti yogi way, the devotional path of really allowing love to be our focus, using that as a barometer, as a filter, as a way to navigate. Is this loving? Is this thought I'm having about myself loving? Are these words loving? Is this choice that I'm making right now about what I'm putting in my body loving? Is my response before I respond to someone, is this going to be loving? Using love, feeling your connection with source, with your higher power. We are building this relationship with this best friend that has actually kind of secretly been with us this whole time because we were on a different frequency band and we couldn't connect to it. We felt there was something there, didn't know how to establish that connection, that bond. We're building the relationship now. And this is such a beautiful and pure direct path. It's also the diamond path, having that clarity, bringing in that crystalline, that Christos, beautiful, clear crystals, asking for higher love to come forth. So I wanted to just share that because it has been the most monumental tool that I have been working with the last few years. So basically what happens is you focus on love and gratitude and really feeling it. So you're not just thinking about it, you're really feeling it come through you. It can be emotional. Again, we talked about this is going to be a watery year. Let the tears flow. Let the energy flow through you like a beautiful stream and move on from that energy, just letting it come up and carry on. And coming back to love every time, just returning to love. So I wanted to share that with you all because it has been the most powerful practice and it becomes very simplified where again, we're using this as a form of navigation, as a compass, the love compass. Is this loving that I'm doing, thinking, maybe going to take action on, etc. or not? Am I giving myself that? Am I feeling the love the universe has for me and actually has had for me this whole time? Am I building that trust in this relationship, putting in just a few minutes to connect, to feel that connection? And I want to end this with some tools to get you there because maybe you haven't felt the love of source a whole lot yet. You don't yet feel that familiarity with the frequency of this. So this is the source codes, the divinity codes. So I'm going to share some very powerful Sanskrit mantras for you. Here's two of them. The first one, Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. And it's a Sanskrit version of I am the I am. I am one with God. I am one with source. I am the I am. You could also say I am the I am. I am that I am. You want to start using these mantras as a focal point to clear the energy. When in the moment you find yourself, oh, I fell off, cool. Here's some tools to come back. So Aham Brahmasmi. Very powerful Sanskrit mantra. I am the I am, or I am that I am. And another very powerful Sanskrit mantra, Tatuam Asi. Tatuam Asi, Tatuam Asi, Tatuam Asi, Tatuam Asi. I am that also. And what this is doing is opening us up to the source codes of unity consciousness, that we are one with all things. So that when we pinch ourselves off, when we go small, when we have a little amnesiac moment, contracted state on this process, on this journey, which is totally normal, by the way, we're going to be going crisscross, crisscross. As our brains are rewiring, our hardwiring's coming on, new software being downloaded, tuning into those beautiful pastel light codes coming down, breathing them in. Tatuam Asi. I am that also. It's like saying I am another you, right? In the Mayan tradition, they say Inlakech alakin. I am another you. That's another way of saying Namaste. The divine in me sees the divine in you. So we really want to bring it back to that source code, the love, the oneness. So I want to keep this short for you all. Just wanted to give you a beautiful light blast to just light up your day today. Enjoy this beautiful new moon. Maybe write down your goals, your visions, your dreams. Get your vision board out. Maybe write some poetry or do some painting or a dance or some music. Pisces is all about the divine muse. So I hope this has served to inspire you, and I'll see you soon for the next transmission. Sending you so much love. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for your comments and your connection and your beautiful energy. And I'll see you soon.